So, did the live stream start? Okay. Are we live? Apparently we are, but I don't see my camera. Let me just refresh this over here and see if I set up everything correctly. Yes, I did. I can see my live stream, but I do not see my camera. Okay, here we are. So, I don't know if people are going to tune in. I'm going to watch over here my live stream because I didn't live stream in a while. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm creating my new mobile game. First of you guys, just tell me if you can you hear me? That's the most important thing. Can you hear me? And let me just lower my camera just a little bit over here so that you can actually see my code and everything, what I'm doing. So I want to shout out. Okay, Navas, there you go. Just tell me, can you hear me? That's the most important thing. Yes, okay, you can hear me. Perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so what I've been doing is I'm creating a new mobile game and why shouldn't I live stream? I didn't live stream in a while, so yeah. First of all, I need to say thank you for everybody who tuned in. I wasn't expecting people to tune in right away because I wasn't streaming for a long time. Anyways, the game is like this. Let me see if this is working over here because these are, the prep scenes and whatnot. Let me see if everything is working. The goal is to make this ball, the dark one, touch this cube. I don't know what color this is. And you slice these things, as you can see, like here. You slice them and you need to, the ball needs to touch the cube. That's the goal of the game. So, the last published game was so boring. Yeah, sorry to hear that, but what can I do? You don't like it. I'm going to improve it. What else can I say? So, anyways, moving forward, what I'm going to do over here is make the cube and the ball interact. I need to go over here inside of this level, block character. This is the cube. And by the way, you can ask me questions. I will do my best to answer all of them. So it does have a rigid body. By the way, I'm creating this game with my friend, so he is doing these levels. And so what I'm going to do, let's go here in the scripts, and I have game data, gameplay, bounciness control, level hurdle, level splice. So gameplay, I'm probably going to leave it over here. I'm going to call this one cube script, I believe. I think I'm going to name it like that for now. I cannot think any clever name. So block character 2, this needs to be renamed to main cube. So main cube, and that's how I'm going to name the script. So main cube. Over here, let me just see. Put a million ads everywhere. Where are what are you talking about? So cube script, actually I'm going to rename it to, sorry, just joined now. I ain't sure if someone has asked this, but how would you describe game dev as a whole? What is the hardest part? Creating a game. Main cube. That's how I'm going to call the script. By the way, when you change the name over here of the script, so there is your tip number 1, you also need to go in here and change the name, or otherwise it will not work. So the name over here for the public class main cube needs to match up with the name over here that you add. Come on, why isn't it going back? So it needs to match up with the name over here. And by the way, if you're wondering what this here is, if you see it on my right side, you see the code. Well, this is an extension. I think it's called Script Editor. You can get it on the asset store. So what I'm going to do over here, I can remove all of this. And simply what I need is on trigger enter 2D, because I want to detect if, and over here, I hate that this is named collision. I want to name it other. Do you like Unity and Unreal? I like them both. Dude, listen, dude with the shout out. I'm going to put you in the timeout. This is not a shout out stream. You just watch me build the game and you can learn something and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do over here is to simply test if other.compare tag, not composite, it's compare tag. And by the way, over here you can say ball tag or whatever. I like to use compare tag because it is faster than using this. So it is faster than, just for the purpose of it, I'm going to put this or pipes over here, and it's faster than using if other.gameObject.tag is equal to ball. So if you use compare tag, as you can see over here, it's equivalent to this, but it is a lot faster, especially if you're working on a mobile game like I am working on a mobile game. Are you from Kazakhstan? No. I'm not sure if he answered my question. Pitch Black, what was your question? So if we have over here, for now, I'm just going to use print, and I am going to say over here simply debug log, debug.log. And I'm using debug.log for one reason, because I'm going to show you one thing right now. Debug.log, the ball has collided. There you go. Not collide, it's collided. We do need to go back inside of our game, and we do need to set the tag on the ball. And it takes a little bit for Unity to, you know, compile these scripts and whatnot. So over here we have the ball, and there it is. I did set up the ball tag. What I also like to do with my scripts is I like to create a main script that, you know, holds all tags. Do you like Unreal Engine or Unity? I like them both. I like them both. For mobile game development, I definitely love Unity, so yeah. Aspect ratio, controllers, game data, probably game over controller over here. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I asked what was the hardest part of making a game. I told you what was the hardest part of making a game for you is, and how would you describe the whole process? I don't know, man. Making a game on its own. Is hard. It's not easy. So making a game on its own, it's not hard. It's hard, not easy. So the whole process can be hard, but when you have fun, you are having fun doing it. So I don't know, what else can I say? What do you think about doing competitive programming? Like, if you are going to gain skills from that, then that's totally fine. But if you're just going to do that your whole life, then what is the purpose? What is the point? You know? So I personally would like, you know, I don't know, gain some skills from competitive programming, you know, that's the main reason. Probably then start doing something on my own or get a job or whatnot. So yeah, there you go. So in the game over here, the gameplay, I'm also going to take and create a tag manager script. And the tag manager script is going to hold all my tags. Can you make a AAA game alone? Probably not. It depends on what you want, what you mean as a AAA game. So I don't need this. I don't think I will need any of these. So just public class tag manager. And here we're going to have public static ball tag, and that's going to be ball. I prefer to use this over here. So public static string, that is. So yeah, it's a good thing to, you know, name the type of your variable instead of, you know, just. Do you make a lot of money from YouTube? Yeah, I'm rich. Public static string ball tag ball. I prefer to use this instead of this over here. So now instead of adding the ball here, I can simply say tag manager. So tag manager dot ball tag. And the reason why I prefer to do it like this is because if I get an error, I don't have to go and search through the whole code and see where my ball tag is. I can just go here in the tags and I can see, you know, what is the issue. So it's very simple. And now I can test this out. So let's go over here. I don't know why it takes a lot for Unity to, you know, compile these scripts between when you run and so on and so forth, but yeah, for some reason it does. So for the testing purpose, I am just going to make this cube a little bit larger, like this, just so that I can hit it right away, so that I can test if this actually works, if my code works. Because after that, you know, I'm going to, you know, set something like game over and so on and so forth. Yeah, if I can manage to get my ball to hit the cube, that is. Come on. Yeah, probably not. So let me just take the ball over here, and this is going to be less painful for me. So yeah. Come on, going over here. Come on, touch the cube. There you go. Did it touch it? Yes, it did, but for some reason it's not working. Take the ball, do something like this. Okay, so why isn't this working? Well, probably because I didn't attach the script on the cube. So main cube needs to have this script, and then it's going to work. There you go. Why didn't you use Unreal Engine? I'm sorry for a question. Yesterday I completed my Grand Theft Auto. Good for you. Will you give a 2D to epigenal Android? I like your turn. So I don't know. Probably. Are you in college, university, or living on your own? I'm living on my own. Let me go over here now. Again, it is not working for some reason. You see, these things can get, you know, main cube. The ball has that. Main cube, on trigger, enter 2D. It has a collider. I have no idea what is going on over here. Compare the tag. I'm going to say something like this. Collision happened, just to see if this is going to happen. So collision happened. Facebook ads versus Google ad mob for Unity mobile games. Yeah, like both. Why choose one? In my previous game, I have like, you know, to whom are you explaining all this? Probably the people watching this. In my previous game, I used four ad networks. So why shouldn't I use dynamic simulated? Yeah, I didn't check the is trigger checkbox. There you go. Stupid. There you go. Is trigger checkbox. I'm going to set this to, let's try to static because I don't want it to move. Or actually it can be also, no, it needs to be static because if I make it to like, if I make it dynamic, it will fall through. Okay, there you go. The ball has collided. Collision has happened. I'm thinking, should I like add another collider to this ball or simply leave it like, you know, or actually simply use on collision enter instead of on trigger enter. So on collision, what did just happen? So on collision enter 2D instead of, you know, and over here it needs to be collision 2D instead of collider. So going over here, it's collision 2D. This is the parameter other, and over here now we cannot say dot compare tag, but we need to say dot game object dot compare tag because it doesn't have a property tag. Because, you know, I don't want the ball to fall through it right away, depending on my game later on. But I might as well do it. I don't know. Let's go over here to dynamic, uncheck the is trigger checkbox, and again, let's try it out just quickly to see if it works. Then I'm going to display the game over, or the, yeah, there you go. The ball has collided and voila, so it's working. Now I probably will need to use time.timescale to stop everything because over here I have my win-lose canvas. There you go. Here is my win-lose canvas. It is active. Win panel. This is going to be my win panel. Of course, this is just a prototype. We will, you know, create a better one. But I'm just thinking like who is going to display that? No, quickly. Can you please give me plan on mobile game that can make, let me just see. Oh, somebody donated something. Yeah, thank you very much for your donation. I don't know how much this is, but you know, like, I appreciate it. C# looks so cool. Yeah, is component necessary? No, it's not. I'd love to have a tutorial multiple ad networks. Yeah, I will probably, you know, create one. Can you make a game like Last Day on Earth? Why should I? Hello, what's up? Could you tell me, please, what do you think? Game dev, it's more like a storytelling or entrepreneur stuff for you? Game development for me is enjoyment. I'm enjoying myself when I'm creating a game, you know? I'm having fun. I'm doing all of these, you know, I'm creating a game, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying myself. I don't waste my time because, you know, eventually I will put this up online and, you know, people will play it. I will also, you know, like earn a few bucks from it and so on and so forth. So yeah, definitely game development for me. Open this over here. Let's go back. Game development for me is definitely, you know, a way of life. I love it. I enjoy it. What else can I say? If you work under a company, I don't know, man. I would really think hard before I work for a company. So yeah. Anyways, let me just go over here. This is the loading screen holder. Okay. Level holder. Main menu. Now, who is going to have this? I'm thinking about who is going to have the win-lose canvas. Who is going to hold that bad boy? Game over controller. Okay. He is the one that's going to hold that. I already created that. But should I make him an instance or not? Public void restart level. Okay, he has all of that over there. That's cool. I don't think so. I don't think that I need to make him an instance. Instead, what I'm going to do is win-lose canvas, and I'm going to, you know, game over controller. Probably I'm going to call him over here something like, you know, game over controller. Maybe I will change this tag. I don't know. I'm not sure. But over here, I'm going to call him game over controller. And let me go quickly here in my tag manager, and I am going to say public static string game over controller tag, which is going to be equal to like this, which means now in the main cube, what did I do? In the main cube, I'm going to get a reference to private game over controller and game over controller, and inside of the void start. I usually like to do things in awake, but for this one, it can be in start. So over here, I can say something like game over controller, which is this bad boy actually over here, is equal to game object, not game over controller, but game object find with tag. And the tag is going to be tag manager game over controller. And from here, I'm going to get the component, which is going to be the game over controller component. And let me just do this over here so that I can see it on the other line. There you go. So this is going to get me the game over controller. Now I am thinking, as soon as the ball collides with the cube, how to resize colliders in animations? That's easy, just inside of the animation itself, just resize the collider. Here you go. Let me just go over here quickly in Unity, and I'm going to show you that. So just waiting for Unity to take mercy upon me, and you know. Okay, here it is. Let's say on the main cube, you see it has a collider over here. What you can see, what you can do is, in the box collider, you have the offset and the size. Just change the size X and size Y. Do that in the animation, and you are good to go. Simple as that. Now I'm thinking, as soon as it hits the ball, as soon as it hits the cube, I should probably stop the time. You know, I would do something like time dot. So it will be time. The time scale is equal to 0f, and then from here I would use the game over controller. So game over, come on man, game over controller, and let me just see over here the game over controller, open close win panel. So this is my, and this open win panel, so true false. Okay, over here dot open close win panel, it'll be something like true false, because I want to open the win panel and I don't want to open the lose panel. What would you recommend as a first project? Asking Unreal from someone with C++ experience. I don't know, whatever. Where are your glasses? They're here. They are here, but you know, it will probably not be a nice experience from you to watch me, you know, like this from the camera. So that's why I set them over here, or actually didn't wear them. So yeah, I believe this can be done like this. So let me just try to move. Where is my ball? Here it is. Actually took level 1. Ball is over here. You know, it pains me that I cannot even, you know, finish one level on my game, but it doesn't, it's not important. Probably I can do it like this. Oh, no, I cannot. No. It's funny how you cannot even play your own game. Can you make a video about how to use Unity Parkinson from start to end? Probably I can. What is this? Ahmed made these levels so hard. I don't know, man. Okay, it's falling. There you go, and when it touches, there you go. Okay, I believe this can work, but I'm just thinking about, should I do some animation? You look cool. Kiss 60 of us watching you. Yeah, I'm kissing all of you, man. 67 people watching. It's important. It's important. It's really nice because I didn't live stream for a while. Yeah, I believe this is cool. This is totally cool. Let me just go over here, take my win panel, and I have all of these buttons. So I have over here the, okay, watch, add button, restart level. Let me just go here in the scene. So this is the main menu level, restart. Let me just select all of these, and over here, yeah, there you go. So over here we have the restart level, go to next level, and over here back to main menu. How do you move objects? I don't think I understand the question. Let me just move forward a little bit up over here. Okay. I don't think I understand the question. How do you move objects? You just, take them and you move them where you want to move them. And watch ads. Did I put over here? List is empty. Okay, for this bad boy, I am going to drag this over here. Let's go quickly inside of our game over controller. Restart level, open, close. Over here, we're going to have a public void watch at 2x points. These are the points that you will, earn inside of the game when you finish the level. So I'm just going to put that quickly over here. And this is a prototype, by the way. Don't worry about that. This will be changed. Never quite me. What does that mean? From here, game over. And watch ads. There we go. I'm thinking about, should I make an animation of this wind panel? It will be something like, from here. As I do believe it will be it will look a little bit better. Bro, can you make a rigid body FPS control? Please explain it, please. Can you suggest a laptop from game devel under $1,000? Why buy a laptop when you can buy an amazing computer for $1,000? Do you rank Apple M1 Mac for game dev? I don't know. I never used M1. I have no idea how their processor are. Move the dark red objects, right? Just, just take them like here. You see the, this right here, these arrows. Just take them by the arrows and move them. You're in college. I don't know. You will have to look online for $1,000. I'm not sure. Real question, why Unity? Well, because for 2D game dev, definitely Unity. I mean Game Maker as well, but Unity is more versatile for me. I think I'm going to go over here in my assets, and I have a few animations over here that I am going to create a folder and store them over here. I'm going to say old animations because I'm not going to use these probably. And over here I am going to right click, and we do need to create an animator controller. This is going to be our wind panel controller. So here is my wind panel. I'm going to attach the animator, and I am going to attach the wind panel controller on him. I'm probably going to group this in a folder as well, so it's going to be wind panel animations, because I'm also going to have the loose panel animation and so on and so forth. I want to group everything over here. What program do you suggest to make game music? I don't know. I buy my music and everything, Do you do any side hustles? No, game dev all the way. No, I cannot explain. Love your videos, bro. They're great. I'd rather use Godot for 2D. At least it's completely free. Yeah, what do you pay for Unity? Like, if you earn 100K per month, per year, you pay like $100 per month. That's like $1,200 per year, and you're earning you're earning like 100K. So something fell down. I will search it later. I don't know, man. Like, I would spend 1.2K if I'm earning 100K a year. Can you make a tutorial on GDScript? How much do you pay for music? Depends. You have a sale on Unity Assets, or you can for $100 you can get I don't know, a gazillion soundtracks. So let me just select my wind panel over here. Let me go inside of my animator animation. I'm going to call this one slide in wind panel animations. Yeah, could be something like that. Let me just see. So, okay, the Y position is at 83. I can simply go over here on this, and I can add, that's filter by selection. Let me just, what is this? Wind panel, record, go on frame 60. Just move him a little bit. Actually, over here it's going to be 83. There you go. Over here, I'm going to record it, and it's going to be somewhere around here, I believe. Yeah. There you go. So now, voila, simple animation. But I am going to go here in the animator and double click it, uncheck the loop time because I do not want it to loop. I'm also thinking about, should I create something like fade in, fade out effect. Okay, it should be something like over here. I am going to, but I believe I need to attach on this bad boy a canvas group. And the canvas group is going to allow me to set this alpha to 1 over here. Actually, you need to record this. So alpha is going to be 1 over here, but it is going to be, 0 over here, which means now this is the type of animation that we are going to have. But I believe, okay, not this one, but just the position. Can I just move the position? Okay, this is what I did. Okay, I think I can, let me just try it now. Yeah, I believe this can do. And every single time, I'm not even going to touch the, you see the entry is over here, which means that every single time we, activate it, I believe it is going to drink milk or we will quit. Yeah, no, I'm going to drink my water. So there you go. You only have to pay if you make that 100K, otherwise it's free. Yeah, exactly. That is what I was saying. Okay, just try it again. Come on, fall down. There you go. Bam. What happened? Where's my loose panel? Actually, the wind panel. Oh, yeah. You see, okay. So, what is happening over here? Over here, when the main cube touches this bad boy, time scale is set to 0. Animations are dependent on time scale, if you didn't know that. So what you need to do is select here the animation. You see culling time is to, I believe, actually no, the update mode, you need to set it to unscaled time. There is your lesson number 1. You see, are you a member of Orange Juice Gang? No, I'm a member of Water Gang. You see, who is Orange Juice? Do you think that Brachis will come back for us? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I have no idea what Brachis is doing, man. Dude, no, alpha over here. Canvas group, okay, canvas group alpha is 0. That's okay. Okay, so why is it from the preview it's not 0? Okay, so now you saw that. Maybe he is looking kind of cringe. Water Gang is acceptable. Yeah, H2O Gang. Yeah, that can be my thing. Probably not. Come on, fall down, fall down. There you go, there you go, there you go. Now, one thing that I'm, concerned is this. Exactly. It's this right over here. When you use the canvas group, for some reason it is obscuring interactable blocks raycast. Let me just, try that out. Because of the canvas group, I cannot press any buttons. And just over here for the testing purpose, I am going to say debug.log restart pressed. Where am I? On here it's going to be next level pressed and back to main menu. Back to main menu. There you go. Because of the canvas group, I cannot touch these buttons. And let me just quickly go over here. Where is the ball? I hate it. Is it just me or that water bottle is looking kind of thick? You guys are in love with Danny for some reason. Can you make it through how to create player shop in Unity? I don't know. Big fan of you. Thank you, man. So let's try it out right now. I'm just going to see when they touch if this is going to be. There you go. Still not clickable. Interactable. Actually, it is ignore pairing groups. You see, this is the issue. Okay, I can press them, but apparently block raycast. I need to make that. Do you still want to make Unity tutorials in the future? Yeah. Okay, it is working, but I don't get that pressed button effect for some reason. Let me try this over here. Animator. And I'm going to go over here, select the wind panel. And when it gets to over here, I'm also going to turn off the canvas group. So I'm also going to turn it off so that we don't have canvas group. Nice animation. Can you make an AA game? Look, I'm not, can you make an AA game or you can't do that? I'm not Danny, I'm not going to entertain you. I do serious stuff over here. I create games for a living. I don't entertain. I mean, I do, but not in a way that he does. So let's try it out right now. And with the proper UI, this can, I mean, look really, really cool. Still the same effect, weird. Let me just go over here. Yeah, probably it's dependent. Yeah, I'll fix that later. It's not important. The next step, what I want to do in this game is I want to create this whole game in a single scene. Love from India, what up, man? What do you recommend to me as a beginner? I'm from developing country with limited resources. I recommend that you learn game development. That's what I recommend. What else can I recommend? Hi, I love your videos. Thank you, man. Thank you all guys for your support. Really appreciate that. Good thought of using 2D. So I'm going to create this whole game in a single level, in a single scene, and that's why I have all these prefabs. The prefabs are going to be the levels. So for example, here is level 1. So after that, then you have, you know, like level 2, then you have like, you know, level 3 and 5 and so on and so forth. But the main point here is that, well, you get the point. I'm going to use prefabs and reload them over and over again instead of using, you know, like regular scenes and, you know, using load scene and whatnot. Now, this was just a test live stream because I didn't live stream in a while. Like button isn't working. Actually, it is. I see a lot of people like this. Hi, bro. How long have you been in game dev? I am in game dev for like, I don't know, 7 years now. 7 years. Yeah, by the way, here is, you know, my game. It's going to be on the screen right now. Let me just see where it is. So just download it. Link is in the description below. It will help me out a lot. What is the best way to save game process? Let me just remove this quickly from the live stream. Oki Ninja icon. There you go. If you mean like saving, you know, in game, I use this asset over here. Where is it? Here it is. I use this easy save asset. You know, I bought this. So it's a really cool asset that you can get, like, you know, for cheap right now. It's like for 26 bucks. And, you know, it basically is just one line of code to, I don't know, save, load, and so on and so forth. If you want to see my save and load script, here it is. Let me just, this is my game data. So this is basically, you know, the data that I want to save. And I also have here to unlock next level. So this is my game data that I want to save over here. And this is where I'm saving that game data. You see, it's basically just creating, putting all the data inside of it, and there you go, save file, just save game data. You provide the key, you provide the, you know, it's like a dictionary. You have a key value pair, and you simply call save file, provide the key, provide the game data, you know, to save, sync it, and it will be saved. And there you go. That's all there is to it. This is my code for loading it and so on and so forth. I'm not going to get into it right now. Now I'm going to think about who is going to... Why would I make my game in Construct 3? Now I'm going to think about how am I going to load the next level. I'm going to create a controller probably to load the next level. Actually, this is the bad boy over here in the game data. So there you go, unlock next level. So I'm going to call game data to unlock next level, and from my game over controller we are going to go to the next level. But this is when the time, or when the game is finished, which means over here I need to unlock next level, display user score. And basically that's that. And, you know, like, this can be done over here. Because after that, I'm going to display the win close panel. Anyways, I am trying to make my mobile game into Construct 3. I think player pref is good for basic saves, but not secure enough. I would definitely not use player prefs for saving, you know, game data. Player prefs is for very, very basic stuff. But your whole game data and everything, like, I don't know, probably you can save some. I cannot even think about what can you say with player prefs. I'm not sure. But I would definitely use some more encrypted way of saving my game data, which I believe is a lot better. Okay, so here we need to unlock next level, which means basically calling our game data. So game data dot current game data next, or unlock next level, which is going to go over here. You see, it's going to check if the current level index is equal to the last unlocked level index, and over here it is going to move to the next level. Over here, after I unlock next level, I do need to save that. So over here I'm going to data manager dot save game data, because I've unlocked the next level and I want that to be saved, especially when I go back now. Maybe we can save options with player prefs. Hi Awesome Dudes, hi Taron, Tonoyan. But I set for basic saves. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't save anything with player prefs. I prefer to have all my saves in a single script and not mix them together. You know, I don't want to mix player prefs and mix like some binary IO and so on and so forth. I want to have all of that in a single script and you know, mix it, not mix it, and use that single script to save and load my whole game data without thinking about, you know, display user score. This is the main cube. So in the game over controller over here, I need to do the following using Unity Engine UI. And we are going to have the win panel, and over here, I think these two can be private but serialized. And over here, serialize also private text is going to be, so text, come on, score text. like this. And I need to go back now in Unity and attach these bad boys. So over here, come on, win-lose canvas. I hate it. You know, my computer is pretty strong, but still it has this issue with Unity. Maybe because of the live stream, I'm not sure. It can happen. So over here, win-lose panel, everything is okay. So win panel, points, here it is. This is my text. And there you go. Points. So the score is going to be displayed over here. Actually, we are going to have a public void display score. And over here, I'm going to say int score, something like that. And score text.text is going to be equal to, and let me just see what I put over here. Look, Divas Raj Vimal, dude, I am going to ban you. Like, enough about you getting a shout out. What computer do you use? But I use an iMac Pro 2017. Will you upload this live stream or going to delete it? It's going to be uploaded, definitely. I mean, it's live currently on YouTube, so it's going to stick there. So, Water Gang, H2O Gang. Can you show us how to use Bolt? I didn't use Bolt myself so far, so I'm not sure. Yeah, win panel. Points. Yeah, it's points and then colon. There you go. But I do need to close my win panel over here. So it's points, colon, and over here plus score. What is this? What is this autocomplete? Sometimes it's crazy. And over here in the main cube, display user score, and I'm going to call the game over panel, game over, not game over, like this, dot display score. And over here we can pass some arbitrary number, let's say 110. Because over here inside of my sprite slicer, we are going to test the slice count. You see over here? I have this slice count that I'm using to, you know, like count how many times. You see, every single time we slice it, okay, it's time for somebody to get banned for spamming. I would just wonder how long usually it takes to create your indie game from zero to ready to release date. It depends. For Pookie Ninja, it took us like 2 months. For this game, I'm hoping that we will have it ready by the end of this month. And we started working on it like 2 weeks ago. So, I guess his brain was stuck in a loop. An infinite loop. So, we were working on this game for two weeks now. But, well, working. I'm saying working. We started officially working on this game like a week ago, but we were preparing it 2 weeks ago. I had some, you know, issues to attend to. My partner, Ahmed, he also had his issues to attend to. So, like, we are working on this game for a week now. And I'm hoping that we will end it by the end of this month, which means 10 more days. So, like, 3 weeks. Because, you know, here, it's a nice game, but it doesn't have, like, that much in terms of programming and all the good stuff. It doesn't have, like, you know. Okay. I think I need to get the slice count difference by the slice number. Clear all. Over here, I am going to say public, and I think both of these, slice count and slice number, both of these are ints. So I can return an int, so I can say public int get slices, get number of slices left, and I'm simply going to return slice number minus slice count, and this is going to give me how many tries did the user had, because over here the slice number by default is going to be 3, but I can change it over here inside of my inspector. Where is my slice manager? Here it is. Because the slice manager is controlling how many times I can slice anything inside of the level, you know? You are a great motivator for me. Your tutorials help me a lot. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. So the slice managers, you can see over here, he has the slice number over here, which is controlling how many times we can slice a certain object inside of the game. So depending on the slice number, I'm going to subtract from it the slice count, which increases every single time. You can see over here, it increases every single time we slice. So plus equals 1. And based on the number that is left, I'm going to probably multiply it, you know, over here in the main cube, display score, I don't know. Should I use score something like this? Private. Not provat, it's private. Private int score count, for example, like that. And over here, I can say something like, you know, score count is equal to, and I'm going to say slice manager, slice, actually sprite slicer dot instance dot get number of slices left. And I'm going to like multiply that with random dot range. Or better yet, I can do it something like this, get number of slices left, and we can do a switch, for example. Or we can use, you know, for now I'm going to use it like this, and I'm going to simply pass it over here. But I'm thinking about over here to do maybe use a switch and case to determine the score over here, or multiply score count with random range or something like that, just so that we can display the score. Which lang is it? C#. If he was stuck in an infinite loop, you're a nice guy, you help him by ending the process. Yeah, it was like command option escape, and then I terminated. Seems like Unity is highly favored in terms of making 2D games. Yeah, definitely is. Oh, 99 people watching. Thank you all for tuning in. How do you go about generating idea for your games, and is there a limit to the way you create games in terms of adding new features or levels? I basically created a video for that on my YouTube channel. How to generate, you know, game ideas. Like Pookie Ninja, I took the idea from Hunter Assassin and we created a 3D game out of it. Added some levels, some different functionality, and so on and so forth. Even though, like, and I don't know why people in the game development, I mean the community here in the game development industry, I don't know why they're like, oh, your game, you copied this game. Game development industry is the most copy-pasted industry in the whole world. Like, there is no game on the App Store currently that is not a copied game from something else. Ninja Slice, Zuma Games, I don't know, the Crossy Road game, Angry Birds game, they're all copies of previous games. So I don't know, like you have, somebody says here, make a game like Clash of Clans. There are like gazillion Clashes of Clans on the App Store. So I don't know why the community is like, oh yeah, like, dude, chill out. You know, if you take a concept and you work on it and you add features to it and you add levels and you add your own touches, that's not a copy-pasted game. You took a idea, a concept, yeah, but you change it a lot. So like, chill out. What you're going to say for all the first-person shooters out there? They're like all copied, you know? because I don't see a difference between first person shooters. They're all like, you have a gun, shoot at other people. That's the point of the game. Most AI companies use C++, but for indie dev, C#. Where do you get that information? Thanks for the answer. You work really fast. If you said you plan to finish the game around 3 weeks, 1 month, I'm curious how many hours you spend on dev things every day. This is my full-time job, William. This is my full-time job. I create games, I create tutorials, I do YouTube. That's what I do all day. So that's why I have like, what is per hour internet consumption of Rogue Company for Xbox? I don't understand the question. Thanks, man, for that. I'm not like that, dude. What about the reach? What do you mean? When you're making $1 million from your game? I don't know, when it hits $1 million. Me and my friend want to create a game. Can we use some of your sound effects from your FPS tutorial assets, please? Dude, those FPS tutorials, if you saw it, they are from Winterbyte. Their assets are, so the assets are theirs. They're only provided for, can you please leave this live stream available? Yeah, of course. Like, tell me what you think about this live stream, because I'm thinking about doing this more often. I'm creating my game every single day. So I'm thinking about doing this more often. So just tell me what, like, do you want these live streams? Because I enjoy making them. Are you going for low poly? Depending on the game. Anyways, moving forward. Let me just go over here quickly and just test this out to see if it works. Okay, bowl is over here. I don't know, Hrikesh, I probably butchered your name, sorry. How some shitty game in Play Store have 100 plus million downloads? Do you think we should make game targeting a little kid? Depending on your, depending on what you want. Okay. Come on. There you go. And there you go. I have 0 reference. Oh, yeah. Over here, I didn't call my save. I need to call somewhere my load game data. Game over controller. I'm thinking about where should I call it? Sprite slicer. Who should be calling this? Main menu controller. Initialize main menu. Okay, where is my main menu controller? I should have over here a main menu controller. So over here, main menu controller. There you go. 000. Over here, main menu manager. There you go. Okay, this is not set. So what I need to do over here for my level menu panel, here it is, level menu panel, level buttons, it is empty. So I need to, this is a tip, when you need to drag and drop something, just click this, lock icon over here so that you don't have these issues. I'm going to select all of these levels over here. I'm going to put these bad boys over here. Come on. I hate this. Why isn't it? There you go. Why isn't it allowing me to put all of these levels? Okay. They don't have a level button script attached on it. Actually, no. Here it is, level button script. And if you guys are wondering how am I going to, round up my levels, I'm going to show you right now in a second, but I need to do this over here. By the way, My recommendation using this GitHub desktop definitely, because it will save you a lot of headache. You need version control to manage your projects, or otherwise, you know, you're dead. And what this level button is, let me just quickly explain. The level button will take the button and it will take the button text. And the button is basically this over here. If I open my level menu, you will now see it over here. This is my level menu. And these are all the buttons, you see? These are all the buttons. And this is how the user is going to, like, you know, open the level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blah, 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 blah. So what I'm doing in this script is I'm initializing them. At first, when we load the game, you know, only one level is going to be unlocked. Other levels need to be, you know, unlocked and so on and so on. So do you save again and play preference application persistent data path. Application persistent data path. As I said in a few moments ago, I'm using this over here. I'm using this easy save from the asset store. It's a really cool asset. It's a really cool asset, and it's, you know, like cheap currently. You can get it, and I believe it uses, you know, persistent data path. And if you're wondering why am I dragging and dropping these buttons over here, I should have done this with the first button, but I was lazy, and I'm paying the price. I'm doing this instead of using get component because, you know, when I have multiple levels, when I have like 1,000 levels, I don't want my game to take too much to load on mobile devices, because this is, you know, for mobile devices. It's more effective for mobile devices to just drag and drop this. You see over here? Simply drag and drop it instead of, you know, using get component. So that's my advice. But it's tedious sometimes. But as I said, I was stupid. I should have done this at for the first level, you know, actually for the first button. And then when I copy and paste the button, all the second buttons that is copied will, you know, have all of this and so on and so forth. So yeah. Okay, this goes over here. But I don't have too many buttons now. Let me just undo this. What did I do? Okay, there you go. I don't have too many buttons. And this was a mistake. We did this yesterday, but sometimes we have issues syncing projects, me and my friend, with GitHub and so on and so forth. As I said, use GitHub for version control or whatever, you know. You can use Bitbucket or I don't know, whatever you want to use. What the? Okay, this is okay. This is okay. This is okay. This is okay over here. I'm going to show you the main menu now and how I did it. It's a really cool thing. I use the main menu as a tutorial to show the user how to play the game. Like at the beginning, he will see like slice to, you know, like slice to play the game. So he needs to, you know, like slice the play button in order to play the game, which is, you know, duh. There you go. Okay, just 6 more. I know sometimes this is tedious, but hey, this is the job of a game developer. You wanna be a game dev? You wanna be a game developer? Here you go. Okay, this over here. I'm going to get to the questions just as I finish this, so sorry for the delay, but this was a misunderstanding from me and my friend because, you know, he definitely needs to. Actually, we both need to learn how to use Git to merge our projects because this happens often. And then we have, you know, like a lot of things to do. Come on, there you go. One more. There you go. Finally, I am finished. Yay. Loading screen. I'm also going to have this over here. Hi, just joined. Are you working on a new game or everything is this here? Tech Dave 99. I'm working on a new game. After reading the title, solve that question. Why do you make less 3D games? Oops, didn't see the new in the title. I am, look, Rijul Yadav, please, man, okay, just, you know, like, cut it out with the, you know, with the, Cut it out with promoting your channel, man. If you came here to promote the channel, just, like, leave. Can you do an online game tutorial? That will help me so much. Why are you guys, like, retracting your messages? 131 people watching the stream. Cool. I love it. I mean, I didn't stream in a while. Main menu. Okay, over here. Let me just quickly go inside of my prefabs and attach all the levels so that we can load them. Where are my prefabs? Here they are. Levels. Okay, just level 1 over here needs to be, okay. Let me just quickly see over here. I have level 19 and 20. That is not saved. Okay, 19. I'm going to save these two. Original prefab. I'm going to create this also as an original prefab, which means now I can take them and remove them. As I said, I want to use a single scene for this whole, for the whole game. Okay, so now when I run the game, it will load the game data, it will initialize the levels, but it didn't actually, let me just go over here. Why didn't it do its thing? Everything should be fine over here. Oh, yeah. I forgot to take over here the level holder. We have the main menu. So what I need to do now is attach all of these levels. Actually, main menu controller, here it is. And over here, level menu. I need to attach all of these levels now, because otherwise it will not work. Okay, there you go. Why didn't attach all of it? Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15. Okay, I believe this is all of them. Now we will not have that null reference exception. When I hit the play button, okay, so what do you think about the main menu? Look here, we have slice to play. When you slice the play button, it goes down and it plays. There you go. Okay, level holder, missing the variable levels. Yeah. Level holder doesn't have the levels over here. I will attach them right now. But this is my main menu. Like, it's a tutorial right away. And over here, let me just get quickly. Which software are you using? Dude, are you willing to sell this game? No. Do you always create both Android and iOS versions for every mobile game you develop? Or only focus on... I create both, iOS and Android. I see that you have 2 games on Play Store. Do you have a favorite? Is there one making more money or using the same way monetizing? Yeah, the first one, I need to take it down because this is for Tech Dave 99. The first one, the Jack the Giant, was created like in 2014. That's when I created that game. I'm going to take it down. I'm using a better way of monetizing my game in the Poké Ninja game, and it earned a nice amount of revenue in comparison with the download ratio that it got. I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. I'm not going to spoil it right here. How do you study 2D game kit? And it's looking so complex. No, it's not. Does 3D game character need to be in sprite sheet to move a certain? No. Your iPhone video comment. What? Hi, what do you think will work to market campaign? What do you think will work to monetize probably, campaign on a bad good game? Devil Good. Could give some tips on targeting audience. How much will your game cost? It's free. Can I make a lot of money from making a game? Yes, you can. Thanks for all answers. Subscribe. Thanks, William. May more translation but game dev tutor, please. Chat, can you tell me a game idea for mobile? Why do you make less 3D games? Dude, my first game was a 3D game. Love your videos. Keep them coming. You help us a lot. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. This is like, you know, 134 people watching, and given the fact that I didn't stream in a while, let me just go over here in my levels, and I need to have my level holder over here, level 1 to level 20, and I'm going to drag them over here. There you go. So level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so now, when I slice the play button, what do you think about the main menu? Is 8-bit game movements like stop motion? What's the game gonna be about? Us to just watch it, or man, why aren't you asking my question? Dude, I'm developing the game. I cannot like answer all, you know, all the questions. I'm trying to answer as much as I can. But this is the main menu. Look at this. Okay, over here we have the levels, and this is what I was talking about. You see, at the beginning, only level 1 is unlocked. Over here, as you can see, only one level is unlocked. All of the others are not locked, or actually are locked. You can go back here. Why cannot go back? Did I add? No, I didn't. Let me quickly go over here in the level menu. And over here I have the back button, so this is going to be the back button. This is all just, you know, testing. I'm going to change this later on. I believe it's main menu controller, main menu manager. He should have over here back to main menu, I believe. Initialize. Let me just quickly see. Level holder. I believe it's over here. For some reason I lost it. Public void. Actually, no. Here it is. Level holder. It's the level holder actually. Who has the... So here is the bad boy. Level holder, and let me just take the level menu back button. Here it is. I need to place over here a level holder, and from the level holder I need to open, close. Takes a boolean. No, it's the main menu, but in the main menu I need to go and code that. Open, close level menu, it's true or false, and from the main menu holder, public void open level panel, like this, level holder dot instance dot open close level menu true. There you go. And over here, public void close level panel, and simply over here I need to say false, and it will close it. False. There you go. In order to open it, I need to go over here and on the main menu, which is in my Do anyone watch anime? I watch anime. Will you teach this to us from the basics? I'm not sure. It's a lot of work here. So inside of my prefabs, I have my main menu. Here it is, my main menu. And what I need to do is put the main menu over here and take the level button, which is this bad boy over here. Okay. I already have this. I'm confused with this. What is the best practice to put the code mechanics together to make a full game? Sorry, I'm expecting you to reply, bro. Just keep doing your thing, but the next time you want to do a live stream, notify beforehand. I have made a few games using Python. I'm working on a third-person anime game. Any advice? I don't know what your game is about. What your, you know, I don't know your game. That's the issue. So from here, open level menu, close, but the main menu level. This is only to open it, but to close it, I cannot do it. I probably need to close it from here, from the menu manager. So it's not only, it's only closed because I'm opening it from another place. Add hentai in your anime game. So I've been learning how to make Unity. The hardest thing for me is to achieve this responsive with different screen sizes. Ricardo Santos, I have a tutorial on that on my channel. I'm working right now, but I'll watch this later. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm going to, leave as well soon because I'll be streaming for an hour or so. And I'm just, going to ask, do you guys love this live stream? And is this something that you would love to watch? I will do this more often because I'm creating my games, on a daily basis, so on and so forth. So I'm going to quit right now. Yeah, this dude, Cox Kokoshik or whatever, add anime to your hentai game. Did you see the James Bond game trailer? No. I need an icon for score. What can I use? Find it online. Okay, I'm going to answer a few more questions and I'm going to leave after that. Because I need to focus. I cannot focus on the tutorial and on the stream as well. We love your stream. Thank you, man. I'm probably going to do this more often because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And if you guys enjoy it, I'm definitely going to do. Yep, and put it on Steam. How you watch Money Heist? No. How do you market your game? How do you make sure that it won't go unseen? I market it over here on my YouTube, on my email list, to the people who know me and so on and so forth. What is anime and hentai? Dude, don't type that online. That's my advice. Okay, I'm going to quit the live stream. I will probably, stream. Yeah, man, people can learn a lot from this. You should do it more often. Okay, that's enough. I mean, for people who are, who are going to watch this later, just, put a comment below. But I'm going to stop streaming right now. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm going to continue this probably tomorrow. So, yeah.